Hello and welcome. This is Nisha. So friends, today is a special topic. It is for the wrist and the hand. You might have experienced sometimes after the yoga session that the wrist starts hurting a little bit. It doesn't give a good sensation. So there can be multiple reasons. It can be because your wrist is weak. You have to strengthen it. The second could be the wrong technique, especially when you are loading your wrist with your body weight. The technique has to be right. The third can be your previous injuries or some fractures. So those can also affect. We are going to focus on the first two parts, the strengthening and the right technique. So let us start with some Sukshma Vyayama, some subtle exercises, and work on that and enjoy the yoga session and keep progressing in it. So let us start with our very regular practice. We stretch our arms forward and then all the small finger joints that we have to ensure that we are bending. Now focus on the little finger and the thumb. And these two joints you have to first fold, then start bending all the other and go all the way down, then open them. Again focus on the little finger and thumb and start bending all the other joints, open. Again tense them, so it is really tensing them, and open. Again tense them. So this can be repeated for 10 to 15 times. This is a very effective exercise for strengthening all the small finger joints. Now let us move to the second one. So now this will focus on our primary area, that is the wrist. You have to push forward with the heel of the hand and you are drawing the fingers backward. So this is not the easy holding, but you are pulling all the fingers back and then with a jerk you go down. Open and with a jerk go down. Open, 2 seconds holding and push them down. Again this exercise can be repeated 10 to 15 times. It is going to help. The third exercise, now I am keeping my hands here on my thighs. See my fingers. So they are together and then you have to just abduct them. Then again bring them close, open, stretch and open and bring them together. Stretch and open, hold for a few seconds and pull them together. This is especially very important these days because of our lot of work on the laptops. We keep using our smartphones. So the usual thing is we keep our fingers always curled and we are losing this ability to stretch them. So this is a very important exercise to open and bring them together. Open as far and as much open as possible. So do this again 10 to 15 times and work on strengthening it. So now let's clasp our fingers and keep our wrists together. We are pushing with the heels of the hand and then rotate. Okay, and then rotate on the other side. Rotate. Hold for 2 seconds every time. Rotate. 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 1, 2. Rotate. 1, 2. Now, bring your hands together, join them, Namaste, and from Namaste, you have to do a movement. So, you are bringing the back of the hands down and you are again and again, you have to rotate your hands. So, reverse Namaste and then going back to the Namaste. So, this is one more exercise that you have to include. Now, let us do one more exercise. So, our stretch the hand and we will be pulling all the fingers or thumb and fingers back. So I am holding my thumb right now and then pull it back. Pull the thumb strongly back. Count for the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, release. Now the first finger, that is the index finger, pull it back. And what we have to do now, you have to touch your thumb with the little finger, ring finger and middle finger. Then release. So this pulling has to be strong or as much as you can hold. Okay, as strong as you are able to hold. Then the middle finger, pull it back. Then touch your thumb with the little finger, ring finger and index finger. Now let us move to the third finger, the ring finger. Pull it back and then touch. I am just showing diagonally. Little finger, middle and index. Now the little finger, you have to really pull it back and again touch, touch, touch. Let us repeat the same exercise with the other hand. Maybe I will be changing to this side. So first the thumb, pull it back and hold it, hold it. Very beautiful exercise. Then the first finger, pull it back and touch. Little, ring and middle. Then catch hold of the middle finger and touch. Little, ring and index. Then we will do with the little finger and touch, touch, touch. So this is very effective exercise because you are stretching your hand backside. Backside stretching is very important to get the flexibility or maintain the flexibility of the hand. Okay. Now, another important exercise, you have to catch hold of your hand. A very strong grip on the wrist. And then you have to bring the hand down. Okay. After you bring the hand down, you have to lift towards the little finger side. Once you reach the maximum position, then you have to move your index finger. Just move it. Index finger. Isolate. Sometimes it is difficult to isolate, but try. Then move your hand towards your body and then move your little finger. I hope I am clear. Let me come closer, otherwise. So now you are moving your little finger. Change. No, we have to do one more exercise before we change. So we have to fold the thumb and the wrist. The grip is strong and then you are rotating your wrist. Holding the wrist, you are rotating the wrist. 5 to 6 times in clockwise direction and then other side. Keep going. Keep going. Very good. So this is another good exercise. Now we are going to do on the other side. So hold the wrist. Keep the fingers together, pull them down. Then go towards the little finger side and move your index finger. Just up and down or forward back, and you can feel some tingling sensation. Ensure that the grip is strong. Then you are moving the hand on the other side and you are moving the little finger. Sometimes it is difficult to isolate, but try your best to first move and then keep going on. So this is now the third. Make the fist. Keep the grip strong and rotate. 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 Keep rotating, holding the hand very firmly and change. Change. Keep rotating on the other side and enjoy all the time. Little tension here and there, but all good. Release. So these are some of the basic exercises. Now we are These are the strengthening exercises that you can do many times, because all the time you will be holding the hand here. So this is another way that you can release and relax the strain that happens by doing this movement. So this you have to do always. Now coming into the technique part. In the technique part, remember I told you to keep the fingers wide open. So let us keep the fingers wide open. Okay. So keep the fingers wide open. The wrong technique is when someone is new and they will do the cat stretch. The mistake is that the weight of the body is on the little finger and on the outer edges of the hand. So this is the usual thing which people do when they are new into yoga. So their body weight is more distributed on the outer edges of the hand. So we have to keep that the fingers are wide open, and then we have to focus on the inner part of the hand, the index finger and the line around the thumb. Now just put the body weight and feel it on the index finger, not outside. So you have to feel and just lean little forward. So you are trying to load your hand, but without putting extra body weight on the outer edges of your hand. So inside, going forward and going back. One more thing, when you are distributing your body weight, this is your palm and you have to see this part. Okay. So this part is mostly like suction, like the vacuum suction. This is slightly lifted up, and this one is what you are going to put your body weight. Okay. Once again, put your hands on the floor, and remember the suction part. The middle part is little bit lifted, and all the other side is uniformly you are putting the body weight. And then lean forward, lean back, lean forward, lean back, lean little forward and lean back and feel. Okay, then go to the one side and go to the other side. Go to one side and go to the other side. Again, go on the and go on the other side. So this is one thing. Now, move your hand, the right hand to the right and left hand also to the right. Now we will shift the body weight on the right and then the heel of the left hand. Go a little bit and on the other side. Go on the other side, load your hands. So we are isolating one hand more and we are loading one hand more. So just do that and then change the hand. So left hand on the left, right hand also on the left. Now we are going from left to the right, left to the right, left to the right, left to the right. So this is how you can build the strength. We are on the second part of the technique and building strength. Now we have been loading our wrist a lot like this. So let us try to do a little bit softly. So we will put the hand in and then we are going to lean. But one hand I have kept in the same manner so that it doesn't hurt. Okay. So just one hand at a time and we are massaging now the reverse area. Then we will change this. We are putting the hand. Sometimes it pains. Now it is for so long, so definitely there will be a pain that you will feel. So just do as much as you are able to sustain this pain. So keep going and keep feeling. So this is how we are working. Now, going backwards. So, one hand forward and one hand back. Fine. This is how. So, I am going forward and going back. Then release this hand and come back. So, when you release, you are loading this hand more. Then come back. Now, change. Inhale, release. Load this hand. You can just do a little bit going forward and back and come back. Okay. Once again, release. Go forward. You are loading your hand, but only gentle loading which you can sustain, because everything has to be gradual. Suddenly if we start working, then it doesn't work. So elbow is straight. We are little bit doing a rocking motion forward and back and come back. Now let us do shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. So up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So you are keeping this area very limp, soft, and then you are shaking away, shaking away, shaking away. Keep going, keep going, keep going for some time. Keep going, keep going. Shake away all the tension, worries, shake away. Okay. Fine. Now, we will just do a little bit of movement. So, fingers wide open. Remember the technique. I will not go on the toes. You can keep them up or down. I leave it on your own choice, but let us focus on the hands. So, fingers are wide open. And then let us do a rotation. Rotation 5 clockwise. So we are systematically distributing the body weight and we are loading the weight. Now reverse. Reverse. Remember your body weight. Remember the alignment of your index finger. Don't keep it up. Try to feel the body weight. Try to bear the body weight on the inside, the side of your little finger. Fine. So now tucking the toes down and let's release. Remember your hand. Fingers are wide open and you are pressing down on the index finger on the inside of the palm. Then over here, aim to the plank and again going back. Going forward, aim to the plank and back. Going back, aim to the plank. Again from the plank, if you can do that, rotations, it's little bit more harder. So it is just like if you want to challenge, if you do not want to drop the knees down, then go back, stay there and release. Okay, so I believe you have enjoyed today's session. It is just for strengthening the wrist. And now, since you have again worked, let us do gentle, like you are curving your hand. Close the eyes now. Full attention on the wrist. Send beautiful energy, peaceful energy, revitalizing energy to the wrist and tell your wrist how strong it is, how strong it is. This is important to take care. We are using it. After using it, we have to remember to give the required attention that is needed. Then we change and we give a pressure, sufficient pressure to reverse the loading. This is where your wrist is going to feel good. Initially pain, and then you have to keep your mind very relaxed, and that painful sensation will pass off, and you will start feeling better and better, better and better. So move your wrist a lot. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being with me, and hope you could take a lot from this session. I wish you a strong wrist, and I wish you a good yoga time. Keep developing on your yoga practice.